Hello guys, welcome to my channel today. We have another JBA regular season game number 34. Happy New Year's for some of you currently here in the JBA studios. It's still not New Year's yet, it's still 2018. But some places in the world, mostly about 3/4 of the world is in 2019. I've been reviewing a little bit of the JBA shows. I think I should talk a little bit slower. So I'm going to reveal what happened last time. So Jared versus Michael. Michael wins 131-116. Zeke versus Deontay. Deontay wins 117-114. Nathaniel versus Ryan. Nathaniel wins 123-115. Jackson versus Brandon. Jackson wins 126-110. Chris versus Andy. Andy wins 111-102. Logan versus Jace. Logan wins 116-108. Caleb versus Clay. Clay wins 114-105. And Jordan versus Trent. Trent wins 128-127 with the big upset. 1 point. Jordan was actually down by 20 some in that game. And then they came back. They had a horrendous first quarter. And then they came back in the half. Came back. And they had a lead at 1 point, and then Trent just came back. It was a free show. And they both put up a show. Trent had 43 and Jordan had 41. Both put up good shows. And apparently, Trent comes up with the victory to upset Jordan. It was away, so Jordan was away. So what happened yesterday? So Jake versus Reed. Reed wins 114-107. Scott versus Peyton. Peyton wins 103. Ice versus James. James wins 102-91. Tegan versus Kian. Kian wins 115-106. AJ versus Tanner. Tanner wins 89-81. Kevin versus Devin. Kevin wins 100-87. Aaron versus Nash. Aaron wins 117-111. So in the conferences, start with Western. Number 1 is Jordan. Number 2 is Reed. Number 3 is Tegan. Number 4 is Zeke. Number 5 is Clay. Number 6 is Jared. Number 7 is Jackson. Number 8 is Ryan. Ryan's hanging up in that tight spot. Ryan, he's lucky that Jake lost. Jake would have won. Jake would have been number 8. So Ryan would have hit the 9 seed. So Eastern, number 1 is Trent. Number 2 is Peyton. Number 3 is Aaron. Number 4 is Nash. Number 5 is Chris. Number 6 is Kian. Number 7 is Andy. Number 8 is Deontay. Aaron finally making history. He never hit the 3rd spot. He never hit the 4th nor 5th, but he actually hit the 6th. No, he hit the 5th, actually. It was 2 years ago. He was really good. And then he went down to a slope with injury. So Aaron was a really good team. Just injuries just smacked him right in the face. So in the JBA rankings, number 1 is Jordan. Number 2 is Trent. Number 3 is Reed. Number 4 is Tegan. Number 5 is Zeke. Number 6 is Peyton. Number 7 is Clay. Number 8 is Jared. Number 9 is Jackson. And number 10 is Aaron. So Aaron hits that 10th spot. 20-13 isn't really bad. And he only had, 17-some wins last year. He was horrible last year. But, so news and injuries. Bryce from Jordan, here's a big issue. Bryce has not talked to the team in a while. He acquired an ankle injury, if you didn't know, back in, it was game number... When did Jordan play that game? It was game number yeah, Jordan started dominating a lot of games. I think it was after the bye. It was Jordan versus Jackson. Jackson lost, and I think it was It was versus Jake. No, it was not versus Jake. It was actually versus Trent. So it was Trent versus Jordan. Can't find that. So that was game number 26. That's when Bryce fell down with the injury. 26. So he hasn't played in a whopping. This is going to be his 34th, so 8th game. 26. That was a long time ago. So the 26th was actually December 15th. So he's been injured for a whole 15-some days, almost 2 weeks. He's been out. He has not played. He's played a little bit, and then he got injured in the Trent game. Played a little bit, played 2 games after, and then he just stopped. People are thinking that he retired a little bit. He is on a break. People say he's not revealing his full injury diagnosis. We don't know. So he has talked to Jordan, and Jordan can't classify what really Bryce said because it is a serious injury. And coming to look at Bryce has been injured for the past few years, and he's not came back the same. If you didn't know, a year ago he injured his knee in the Joshua game. It was Jordan versus Joshua. A long time ago. I think it was like a year ago. Exactly, I think. Like before. And then Bryce came down with a knee injury. He missed a week, and then he came back. It wasn't really the same. And his birthday game, well, not really, yeah, his birthday game was his first 50-point game since 2015. And it was one of his 40-point games since 2016. So he's hit 30s. The most he ever hit was 31. No, not 31. 39. So that's it. Levante's back. Levante missed a few games due to ankle. And I think Scott's back. Devin, if you didn't know, he's injured for a season. He's announced his retirement. So, if you didn't hear that, he announced his retirement because of the ACL injury, and he just won't play another game. So, what's happening next time? So, today we'll have Caleb versus Reed, Jake versus Michael, Logan versus Zeke, Kevin versus Kean, Tanner versus Scott, Nathaniel versus Jordan, Andy versus Aaron, and Deontay versus Chris. And next year, on January 1st, we'll have Ryan versus Isaac, Jace versus Tegan, Brian versus AJ, Jared versus Devin, Trent versus James, Nash versus Clay, and Peyton versus Jackson. And that's it. We'll see you on the 2nd, and then on the 4th will be a bye, so then Game 36 will be on the 5th. So we'll see you guys later. Peace out. And there's a little longer JBA videos, more longer JBA videos, because I say Jordan wins 128. I say it like that. Like, to me, it's not fast, but to other people, oh, it's really fast. You don't really have visuals with you. I can't really put visuals up there. I'll try to find a way. But I'll see you guys later, and peace out.